So where have you been all my life? How about this? Rivertown. Sam DiGregorio, come in close. It's Fandemonium, as in 93.7 The Fan. The gang's got their own beer. Cheers. And speaking of something cheer, as in cheerful, the holiday season, Fatheads Brewery, Holly Jolly, Christmas Ale. Yes, listen to the jingle bells. And also, we had a discussion, the three of us, Greg Diolis and Sam and I. Hell of a good, it's a great dip. Okay, love it, love it, love it. The Lee Hurwitz, Alberleft, Northside, BL Sour Cream. I found this the other day while I was in Moon Township. How about that? French onion, sour cream dip. And when we would go to anyone's house for the holidays and they would have Wise, I thought they were rich because it's the best potato chip on the market. Nothing better. Norm Candelora, ring in the season. Sarah's Candy, ladies and gentlemen. This is Pittsburgh's finest candy in that great community of Canonsburg. And I love all of the different novelties. Just a few of what they have here at Coons Market. Yes, I'm beating the drum for the Pitt Panthers. Congratulations. Let's go, Pitt. One more time we look back at that epic win. 6 seconds left. Chris blew it. 48-yard field goal. And as I said earlier, he probably is right now doing wind sprints, Cardiac Hill in Oakland, because he's got so much adrenaline. That's one he'll be talking about for the rest of his life, and he should.
Can't help but smile when you even bring it up right now, Rob. As much adrenaline that thing produced yesterday, 48-yard field goal from a bad angle that he just banged. Amazing field goal kick from a kid who's had some difficulties, and even in that game had one block, had an extra point bang off the upright, but to resurrect himself in that game and to win that football game for a Pitt Panther program that's had its ups and downs this season, but really a tremendous football game. And hats off to Clemson, too. It wasn't like they laid down and didn't play a good football game. There wasn't a whole lot of defense played in that game yesterday, but it was a classic college football game, an instant classic.
We both take away this. Matt Canada, right now, one of the best offensive minds in college football.
Clearly, I mean, a guy who really turned the program, brought in a whole new system to an offense. And remember, they went so vanilla in that opening game with Villanova, and everybody was thinking, oh my goodness, what are we going to do with this offense? And then all of a sudden, Penn State, they start running those jet sweeps and zoom motion and all the kind of crazy stuff that they have going on right now. I hope somehow, some way, Pitt can figure out a way to keep him as their offensive coordinator. But I'm sure there's going to be some programs come sniffing around Matt Canada.
All right, Duke, 3 o'clock. Be at Heinz Field, the best place, the best fans to watch college football. They get a win yesterday against number 17 North Carolina, 28-27. Be nice to get that one.
It will be nice to get that one, but again, you know, the ACC Coastal, or the ACC in general, is not a bad football conference. Everybody belittles them, talks about, you know, the Big Ten and the Big 12, but really there's some good football being played in this ACC right now, and some teams that are in the top 20.
By the way, tomorrow night, Allegheny Avenue, New Brighton, Pennsylvania, a place that's got more beers on tap than you'll find anywhere, and they are celebrating their 80th anniversary with some great throwback Stoney's beer that for many years was the only beer on tap. Even if you would say, can I have a Budweiser on tap? Duke Milladine would give you a Stoney's and you'd like it. 50-cent drafts in an 8-ounce glass. Going down to say hi to Jay Woolley and talk sports tomorrow night. Great food as well, too, and a menu is truly off the hook, so we're looking forward to that. But
roll out the Stoney's,
that great beer. The Mon Valley, the beer that the Mon Valley did make famous. I want to talk a little bit about the Steelers in a moment, but college football is on my mind because Penn State wins again. West Virginia wins again. Ohio State wins again. Alabama wins again, but Michigan doesn't. Washington doesn't. Auburn doesn't. It was a strange day in college football.
Yeah, top three, or 2 out of the top 4, 3 out of the top 4 lose yesterday for the first time since 1985. Really, you know, one of those games, or one of those days where it was topsy-turvy all over the place. And, you know, that was, you know, classic college football day. To sit there, you see the Pitt game end, and then you just flip over and you watch Michigan, and you see the kids pour out of the stadium, pour out of the stands onto the field at the end of that Michigan game. But there wasn't any violence or anything. It was just pure joy and emotion coming out. It was awesome. But at the end of the pit game, you saw Scott Orndorff standing up there directing the band after the game had ended and giving the nice handshake and hug to Rock the Panther. That was really pure and amateurism at its greatest. Just fantastic day.
All right, Steelers, as of now, 4:25 this afternoon, Heinz Field on Fox, 2.5-point favorite. You on Ted's picks picked Dallas. I took the Steelers because I think Big Ben will be back, and it will be him getting under the skin of Dak Prescott because the veteran and rookie going head-to-head. And I think Dak's going to push it a little bit, and that's going to cost them. And also, even though Rob Marinelli's defense has never given up 100-yard rushing performance or receiving performance this year, it's never been Le'Veon Bell, and it's never been Antonio Brown. The Steelers win this one, I think, by at least 10 points.
Ooh, I can't join you in that because I think Dak Prescott, and fans are watching this game, tell me if he doesn't remind you of a young Ben Roethlisberger. Same big build, same big strong guy with a cannon arm. This guy, it could be one of those changing of the guard type games where the young buck comes in and kind of shows you what he's going to have to compete with a Roethlisberger over the next few years.
All right, you have got the Pens off until they're in action Wednesday at the Verizon Center against Alexander Ovechkin in Washington. But last night, firepower, Crosby, Rust, Malcolm, Chris Kunitz, 4-1, they beat Toronto. This team just doesn't stop coming.
Yeah, and after getting down 1-0, and then just scoring 4 unanswered goals, and to see Sidney Crosby this week with the two new guys, the new people that are supposed to take over as far as individual stars in the game, and Crosby just really to meet them this week and to come away with 2 victories is pretty impressive.
And don't forget, all week long for the latest on your Penguins, your Pitt Panthers leading up to the Duke game, and of course pre and post-mortem on the Steelers Cowboys. It has to be 93.7 The Fan. Now, for Greg Diolis, I'm Rob Pratte and Bob Dvorak off this weekend, and everyone here at Coons Market, the perfect place to stop to tailgate or to watch it on one of their big HD TVs. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.